How to find missing numbers in fraction. Okay, now this kind of fraction we have here is known as equivalent fraction. So whenever we have fractions equal to themselves, we say they are equivalent, but that is not really necessary. Just know it. Simple. Okay, let's continue. We have question number one. 2 over 3 is equal to x. We have an x already. X over 3. Okay, now whenever you have equivalent fractions or fractions equal to themselves, simply cross multiply. That is just it. So cross multiply. Whenever you are solving anything and you see fractions equal to themselves, cross multiply. So this simply means using whatever you have here to multiply here, and using whatever I have here to multiply here. So more like you are cross multiplying. So let's take this. 2 multiplied by 3 is equal to 3 multiplied by x. You can also say 3 multiplied by 2 and then x multiplied by 3. It doesn't change anything because 2 times 3 is 6 and 3 times 2 is also 6. It doesn't change anything. Then 3 times x is just 3x. Now you can as well say x3, but it's always good you bring your values before variables. So 3x. Now now you have 3x, the next step is to divide both sides by the coefficient of x. Divide both sides by coefficient of x. And what's coefficient of x? The number that's written together with x. And here we'll have 3. Now we're not using 3 because we like 3. We're using 3 because it's the coefficient of x. So we have 6 divided by 3 is equal to 3x divided by 3. The 3's will cancel out, and 3 here is 1, 3 here is 2. So it means that 2 is equal to x. Therefore x is equal to 2, and we are done. So in the equivalent fraction, when we have that 2 over 3 is equal to 2, because x is now 2, right? X is now 2, so x is 2 over 3. See that they are equivalent, which means they are actually same. I don't know if you get. So equivalent fractions are the same. If we should break any of the fraction down, they will actually settle down to be one or just the same. I don't know if you get. Or sometimes it can be fraction of themselves. Let's just go ahead and solve the next question. It says 5 over 6 equal to 20 over y. So let's do it here. 5 over 6 equal to 20 over y. Let's check if we wrote the right question. 5 over 6 equal to 20 over y. So same thing, we cross multiply. Okay, from here let's say 5 multiplied by y is equal to 20 multiplied by 6, or as well I can say y multiplied by 5 is equal to 6 multiplied by 20. So this is same thing with this part, doesn't change anything. So these are the same thing. Now from here, 5 y multiplied by 5 is same thing as 5y. I like to bring my numbers before variables, and 5 times y is as well 5y. Remember, when values and variables multiply, they just come together. And then 6 times 20 should be 120, but let's check. So 20 multiplied by 6, 6 times 0 is 0, 6 times 2 is 12, right? So 120, we are correct. Let me get rid of this. From this very point, we can now divide both sides by 5, right? So divide both sides by 5, so that we can have 5y divided by 5 is equal to 120 divided by 5. 5 to cancel out, and then y will stand alone. So 5 here is 1. 5 into 12 is 2 remainder 2. So 2 here, making this 20. So you are left with 20. 5 into 20 is 4. So is equal to 24. And we are done. So it's very simple. We'll have some tasks, and I want you to do them yourself. Okay, so just 3 tasks, which means it's small and simple. This video is brought to you by Operation Academic World. Here is our official email address, and here is our official WhatsApp contact. Do well to like, comment, subscribe, and share to your friends. Thank you so much, and join us next time. You can pause the video to go back to the lesson if in case, or if you didn't really understand something. Pause the video, take your time, do this task, and wish you the very best of luck.